in the world laugh at you. Raja Dasharatha he grieved the pain and the separation of Ram. And so the message went to Ram earlier to prepare himself to do fasting. But his father making king. When the message was sent to him again, tell Ram to come. And when Ram came to the Kumbh Bhavan, saw his father reeling in pain, asked his mother, he said, Ma, why is it my father is in this condition? And the Holy Mother said, say, you are the cause. I am the cause. My father made this. Can you imagine? My daddy makes a new mistake. And you make he vex. And you know you don't do nothing wrong. You do not know what you have done to annoy your father. You do not know what you have done to cause pain to your father. Ram is in that state of mind. I am the cause. How come I am the cause? Your father says, you will not become king anymore. Your brother Bharat will become king. And you have to go and spend 14 years in exile. And Ram watched his mother and said, Ma, that is the reason my father is like this. My father should not be like this. If you say that my father said, I have to go spend 14 years in exile, it is my duty as a child to carry out his command. My only grief, my only hurt, oh man, is that you are telling me my father said this. I would have really loved to hear it directly from the lips of my father. But because you said this, then I will have to follow your command to the letter. For don't you know? Suno janani, soi sudabhar bhagi, matu pita vachana anuragi. Suno janani, soi sudabhar bhagi, Ram has used the word generally. This is a very important word. Janani means the person who was given physical birth to you. Okay? But we all know that Kekahi was not the biological mother of. His biological mother was, who knows? Mother Kaushalya. Yet for all, he addressed his second mother as Ma. Isn't this a very important lesson? In the scriptures say, a man must look upon another woman as a mother, as a daughter, as a sister, as the case may be. Only one lady is supposed to be his wife. Only one lady you can call husband. Otherwise, respect each and every one. All the pundits are preaching, and I don't care who gets it. I told a pundit this last night. All the pundits are here. I like plenty money, or you like plenty dollars. If a pandit comes to your wedding, and he has to advise you as a new bride and groom how to live your life, and he don't divorce 3 times, what the hell can he tell you? Because he can say good, and you go good wedding. If a pandit is president of the mandir, and he cannot account for your money, why is he president? Pandit duty is to do puja. President is to run mandir. Right? And this country is a democratic rule. When they give you a chance to prove yourself 4 years. And if you do it, then you will have a 4 years. So one president will be lifetime. Lifetime president of mandir. I don't care who makes it. Right? Why you got to be a lifetime president? Do your duty, step aside, and give another man a chance to do something too. All of us have capabilities. And so my dear devotees, Ram advised his brother that if my father said this, I have to do my duty. And that is why Satyam Pade Dharmam Chala Satyapaksh Dityam. The third instruction is to act righteously. Bhagavad Gita says that whatever we do, let the scripture be our authority. But Hindu religion is governed by 3 laws. Dharniti, Kulniti, and Rajniti. Dharniti is the law of the religion. Our ancient sages and saints, through their inspiration, they wrote down our puja piti. How this puja must be done, how this puja must be done, how this puja must be done. What you must do to bless a home, what you must do for different purpose, and what you must do when a person dies also. I did not have time last night, but today I want to deal with it a little bit. We have a big confusion with shrine in this country, and not only this country. Any pandit who feels that he knows a little bit or he knows plenty, he feels whatever he says, right, is right. But that should not be it alone. And we also do have a problem, right? As soon as the pandit starts saying Kapil Bhajan and chant the 2 mantras, he is a Mahapandit. He knows no other pandit than right? To become a Christian priest, you got to pass through a school system. Why our Hindu pandits cannot go and associate? I remember as a young man, if you want to go to an old pandit and learn 1 month, you know what you got to do? Once you need sakul, you know sakul? Or you got to take iron. You got to go and massage your pandit foot. When you massage your right foot, then you first line of it. You got to go back to massage your second foot. Then you another piece. It never give you the whole month actually. Right? Teacher conduct class, the teacher will not harmonia. They harmonia and not drum. And you go forward and you go, oh, shaking and on the shaking. I am a mental player. Right? Everybody got to make some sacrifice to get something. In our component. And Shraddha is a very important part of our lives as Hindus. I told you last night, one day you come when somebody dies. It is on the day the puja commences. After the Shraddha, the funeral rites is finished, you are supposed to do pinda on a daily basis. But everybody cannot afford the time, and everybody do not want to spend the time. And very brazenly I want to tell you, some people don't want to spend money. Right? They take an insurance money, and part of it and easy. And I claim from IRS, I spend so much. From the first day of the funeral to the 10th day, right? Each pinna forms a part of the body. On the 10th day, the subtle body or the body sharir is being formed. Between the 10th day to the 12th day, the soul is among the family. Whatever you have done in the Shraddha, from the funeral day to the 10th day, the soul doesn't get anything. It's like bribing God. But whatever you do on the 10th day to the 12th day, that goes directly to the soul. In the good old days, it was a good custom to call 2-3 pandit when you serve on the puja. Nowadays you not hear one, but 3. Right? For it is our belief that the soul comes and enters the pandit, and the soul eats. And whatever dan dakshina you give to the pandit goes to the soul indirectly. That is why we want to make sure the pandit must eat all that. With due respect, this thing started in Guyana. The plenty old pandits and especially Georgetown pandits. They claim that the home is unclean up to the 12th day, and so they never eat at your house and take that chance. They'll come 13 days and go on. Meanwhile, when anybody in their family passes away, they say, are we going to do 12-day puja and are we going to do 13-day puja? 12-day Shraddha and 13-day Gita. It is recommended for anybody who wants to do it. Right? But you have the time and you can do it. Because it is our belief that the soul leaves on the 12th day. We do not know what time the soul will leave. And if you do anything on the 13th day, it does not go to the soul. I don't want to differentiate and argue. I know many pandits in America here now are following a book that was written by a Trinidadian pandit, Pandit Munilal. Pandit Munilal is a scholar. He's a very brilliant guy. Because I use the book too. I read it. But I do not agree with Pandit Munilal when he says Brahman Shraddha must do 12 days and any other caste 13 days and 16 days. Because, like I said one night, Shraddha is not meant for the human body. Shraddha is meant for the soul. And in the eyes of God, right, there is nothing like Brahman soul, Kshatriya soul, and Chamar soul. Right? If that is the case, then Dava driving limousine, their soul must be better than Dava their own house. Right? All is equal. And so many devotees. My third lesson is act righteously. Swerve not from righteousness. Do not neglect doing well. Do not neglect doing good. Do not neglect learning yourself and instructing others. This is a very important point. Some people may tell themselves, I can do it and I can do certain things. So it must not be beyond a chanting pandit. Nanda, right, and Gongsul here, right? They graduated and say, okay, I'll serve my internship and I'll sit down and I'll get my salary, right? And I don't need to do anything more. But you all know, a lion after you gotta make a sacrifice to have it. When you don't get what you have, then the government introduce something, you gotta be certified. And if you only make a mistake and any malpractice, certificate gone, and no more doctor again. So what you have to do, you have to keep yourself in line. In Guyana, when I grew up, if I have permission here to go, we have two popular doctors, Dr. Ramlal and Dr. Mahavir. Then came Dr. Apadu. Anytime they give you an injection of water, you still feel good. When you go to any other doctor, right, Oklahoma will treat you. You not feel good. Right? Why? Because these are three doctors that build a reputation of being nice and kind to people and genuine. But after a while, the medication will never wear too much, and clap so much upon you, and you are right.
Happy person.
You have to educate yourself. You have to elevate yourself. Right? Not to say the sky is not the limit. And so as an individual, an educated person, you have to continue. The next line goes on to say, as a human being, having achieved everything that is important, no matter how big you are, Matri, Devo, Bhava, treat your mother like a mother. Pitri Devo Bhava, treat your father like a God. If you come to mandir and you are praying, if you come to mandir and you sing bhajan, if you come to mandir and you sell cassette with pandit, if you come to mandir and you bring nice carpet, everything because it's something pandit, you are treating nice. And you, mother and father, start saying, are you really serving God?
No.
No. And that is why the rishis and the munis treat your parents like a God. And whenever we talk about duty of children to parents, the story of Sarwan Kumar always comes out. Sarwan Kumar made a sacrifice. He wanted to make sure his parents were happy under all circumstances. And so my dear devotees, last night somebody, Hai Ramesh, mentioned something to somebody. And I want to tell you why children have an important duty. Once there was this old man and his son were being out. The old lady passed away, but the boy was the only son. He was a pet, and for the daddy thing, that he's advancing age, And so he should do his duty. So he talked to his son. Right, I go ask him all the talk. She thought, why it's time for you to get married? Right? His son said, Daddy, me not go marry. Me not let go, I'm too let go. He said, why me duty as a father is to get you married? He said, Daddy, me not gentleman. Anyway, he convinced the son said, all right, see anybody will go marry. And the father started to a nice girl, nice family. And they got married. But this boy and his father was living in a small house. In Hinduism, we use the word jopri. But this girl came from a rich family, and she was accustomed to some comforts. She married the boy because she thought the boy would be the only son. The man get everything. So when she married, he come home. She started to move around and she started to drop her teeth. So you know this old house, you know, like that. Now we better do house now. So the guy said, he said, you can't tell her again. He said, Mommy, Daddy, save up some money for your age. We can't spend it money. But you know, when a lady wants something, she has to get it.
Yeah.
Because she can't get it. If someone sounds in the sink, when a lady starts, that is if she cry alone, it's alright. If she laugh alone, it's also alright. But if she cry and laugh, it's trouble.
Oh.
So he said, what do you want me to do? He said, let me make up this house. And so the money was spent, and they went the house up. The family then started visiting. Every other week, the family get together. He didn't have no more family. But just he and he had. He and I never used to drink and drink and salt rice. When the girl introduced this thing, he feel like the mommy never know this alive. We start to get everybody alone with a life. So he and I feel nice. So one, two times when the family come and the old man sit up on the rock, the car father like me. Right? Sometimes he have tried to split. He not split through when they split by a window. And the guy start to see one. He said, here, this old man can't stay with this. He said, but why? Are we all in there together? He said, when we family come and hear car, they must come. So I put it downstairs. He had to agree. The father was put downstairs. The father went downstairs, right? Breeze a blow, a little cold sometimes. A man start cough more. Quarrel start between husband and wife. They reach a point to tell him. He said, listen, we're going to make a decision. It's between me or he. Right? He said, but how we can separate? All my life I live with my father. I love you, but I love my father too. He came home one afternoon and she packed up his suitcase. He said, where you go? He said, I tell you where to go and leave. You can't stand this anymore. The chap begged him. He said, oh, please, Tina. What can I do to make you comfortable? He said, you know what I want you to do? Tonight, about 10 o'clock when the day get really dark, get your father backyard and you go in the bathroom in the backyard. And you see the pan over there? Push up in the pan. And I will tell people that we never use the bathroom and he follow. And tell the man home for his brat. They never thought about it. So 10 o'clock, I said, come daddy, you know I'm going to bathroom. He said, no way. He said, come on, let me carry you. Go bring you. And then I see that in the car. So the old man started think, Every time you go bathroom, go to the party and you go to cell. 1 hour is a high snake every day. When he meet by the pandit, he called by his son, he says, son, put me down. Son, you know what happened long, we want to tell one story. He said, what is that story? He said, you see this pan with the head? Me dig this pan, you know. He said, how do you dig this pan? I said, yeah. Me dig this pan, and you want, let me like you out here. And I see yeah, the wife fell for you. She push up on me. And me push her against this pan. And me know because the pandit said, what goes around
Comes around.
Me know that one day you will push me. But me decide to tell you the truth up front. So I watched it, I said, Daddy, you push Ada in the pan. Say yes. And tonight, me come and push you. He said, me do that. He said, if you push Ada, and me come push you. me want to push me. I sit down there, can't wait for you. He said, if you want to go, go. But he never go. No. I am not telling you to leave your home. Right? If you want to do the horse, you can go. Right? I am not telling you to separate. But I want to tell you something important. If my mother and father can be welcome, and your mother and father should be welcome. And it is the duty of all children to take care of their parents. I know there are extreme cases that we cannot do certain things. And we are forced to do something. I am not telling you where the thin line should be drawn. But I am telling you, our religion says, Tumeo mata, chapita tumeva, tumeo bandhu, chasaka tumeva, tumeo vidya, navinam tumeva, tumeo sarvam, mamadeva. Oh God, you are my mother, you are my father, you are my friend, you are my wealth, you are everything. And there's a whole saying, charity begins
at your home.
If you cannot take care of those in the home, you should not go outside and hold another man and call that, or hold another man and call one. Right? I wish to leave you with this message. I want to take this opportunity to first thank the Mutusami family to give me this opportunity to read to you. Me and my Asami go back a long way. He's not a pandit, but he likes to talk one day. And whenever he talks, just one time, he just drives an important message. He has told me many times, one day, this country, you're going to achieve whatever you want. But you have to work hard. But then you have to do the right thing. And you always talk about other people too, what should be done, what should not be done. I started a job because he got it for me. I worked there, and I'm going to say something today that he never said to me. I was lucky to be promoted, and he still stayed in the money sector. And you never see Sammy one day coming to serve. He is always laughing, always happy. And incidentally, those of you who do not know, he likes to play cricket. where he used to work 7 days a week and still take care. Still take care of his family. When he first came to this country, I know when he was doing 2 jobs. And then afterward he gave up 1 job. And he started to work full time, 7 days a week with Citibank. I was alone those days, and he knew I was suffering from something. Sometimes I used to get problems with food. And he would invite me home. I don't know if you can remember this. Marjorie can cook a very good curry, you know. She would cook curry and rice. And Haji and I would eat and be with dinner preparing. The children came. Those days, Nanda was a tiny little baby. And the sister too. They started school. And one day when I went home to do puja for them, I was told that Nanda wanted to be a doctor. Right, at the same time, Daru Silal daughter graduated. And Daru Silal daughter was no bigger than Nanda in size. She did a puja right here when she graduated. I happened to have the privilege to conduct that puja. And I was reminded several times, and I remember I said it to Nanda, if Daru Silal daughter can make it, you're no different. Today, I want to tell you that I'm a proud pandit to recognize Nanda made her achievement. My father had a desire to make a doctor in our family, but he died. And when I came to this country, that was one of my profound desires, to make one of my kids a doctor. But I have kids. I did not make any doctor. Thank God my children were able to graduate from college too. But I did not make any doctor. I'm hoping before I go to, I should make one of my grandchildren something, because I have a couple of very smart grandchildren. Like one of my granddaughters is playing doctor very early. She called me, Grandpa, did you take your medication? Grandpa, did you eat? Grandpa, what about you had today? Right? I'm just gonna listen to she. Like she died like she, and me with her. I'm very proud, not only for the achievement of Nanda, for all the Hindus that have come in contact in this country. And I want to use Vishnu and Nanda as an example to the younger members of this mandir, the younger families. If they can do it, your children can do it also. We are a fast growing community in this country. And I want to leave you with this last message. The family that prays together, the family that stays together. Don't only come to mandir and be our family. Extend your family relationship. And let it be one of togetherness. I want to thank Pandit Soldat for the opportunity he gave me to use his Singhasan. I want to thank the members of this Kirtan group, Hayashiki, and all those who sang. And I want to thank the executive members of this mandir. I know most of them. I want to tell you, continue your good work. I want to thank all of you who have come out and supported his family. And I want to appeal to you that after this yet, don't forget that Mandir is still here. Still come out. And although maybe I was a little bit hard sometimes, I didn't mean to hurt anybody, but I mean to put things in perspective. May God bless all of you. May God bless his family. And may all of you continue in the path of heaven. Later on, we'll do the final Ashirwad. Thank you, and God bless.
Vyas Maharaj ki. First, let me thank Pandit Mahesh for speaking so eloquently. You know, he's right. He's known our family. I was very young, very young, and he's seen us all grow up. I know Auntie Marjorie, Uncle Brent. He's known them a very long time, and he's seen us all grow up. And as you know, this is a strong and vibrant community in Jersey City and outside of Jersey City, in New York, all over the country. And it's without a question that we all have the ability to succeed. As the beginning of Pandit lectured, we all have an opportunity to succeed, but we have to take that opportunity. We have to take that drive within us. And you can ask Dr. Nanda Muthuswami, it's not an easy road. It's not going to come very smoothly. But you have to have the steadfast mindset, the steadfast ability to succeed in what you're striving for. When one door closes, another one will open. But if you don't go knocking from door to door,